Hello Internet, this video is on the tool review playlist on Scott's Garage. In this video, I will be unboxing and reviewing this inspection camera by Teslong. Keep watching. Now Teslong reached out to me several months ago to see if I would do a review of one of their latest cameras. And I told them at the time that I would love to do a review, but realistically, I won't be able to get to it until May. And so they were very patient with me. They waited till May. It's now May. They sent the camera to me just about a week and a half ago. And I'm thrilled to get this camera. I've always wanted an inspection camera. On Scott's Garage, everything do it yourself. There are so many times, again, that having a camera would make things so much easier. Even finishing this garage, there were things or walls, if I could just drill in there and look behind it first, would have made it a whole lot easier. And likewise, with working on cars, daily drivers, or right now I'm doing a restoration of a 1946 Willys Jeep, being able to have a camera where you can see inside of hidden places is really valuable. Now, with Teslong, I did a little bit of research, and this particular model is an NTS500. Now they have some cameras that are around $600. That's not this. This is less expensive than that. The $600 camera has a joystick, and from what I can tell, you can use the joystick from a great distance and it'll physically move the camera to get different shots. This camera, though, does not have the joystick. However, it has a dual camera, so two cameras, one on the side and one in the front, plus you can rotate the cameras 360 degrees. So my guess is that this is better and more functional simply on the redesign of it. Plus, it's cheaper. So this camera on Amazon sells for around $250. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in the description below. If you want to get this camera and use my link, it costs you the same on Amazon, but eventually a fraction of the sale will be given to me, and that helps support Scott's Garage. Now, the first thing I want to do is simply look at the specs of this camera. And first of all, the screen resolution. So the screen resolution would be the handheld device that you look at in live time as you're operating the camera. And the resolution is 1280 by 720 with a 16:9 ratio, which isn't bad. And likewise, the video resolution, you can record videos. There's a micro SD card that comes with it that you could extract and put in your computer, for making videos or whatever you want to do. But the video resolution, likewise, 1280 by 720, and that's considered HD, which is good. Now, the image resolution is even better. You can do a snapshot picture at any point from any camera, and the image resolution is 1920 by 1080. It comes with an internal battery that lasts 2 to 4 hours, and you charge the battery using a USB-C connection, which is universal, so that's very convenient. And there's a range of operation temperatures from 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 113 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's now take it out of the box and show you a few more things about it. Okay, let's take it out of the case. The case is nicely constructed, a very sturdy case. So you can see special instructions on the 360-degree rotating lens. So 2 cameras, and it says this rotating lens is a precision component, so be careful with it. It is waterproof. But having said that, again, it's just precision. And it does come with some LED lights for the camera and also for the monitoring device. There's a light on it as well, if you need that. Cable length, there's 3 different, 1 meter, 3 meter, 5 meter. I'm pretty sure this is 3 meters, so it's about 15 feet in length, which on some jobs that I have works great. On working on engines, you don't need that much, but I don't care. I'll use this for a variety of things. And there's also a focus range. So the main lens from 30 to 100 millimeters and side lens from 20 to 50 millimeters. So there's a way to focus it. I have not used the camera yet, so I'll have to play around with it. And for using the rotating lens, it's on the end of the cable that hooks to the camera. You can see it right here. These two buttons are what rotate both cameras. So we'll play around with that here in a few minutes. And safety warning, different things. Catalog. Here is the user manual, which I've already read through. So here's the USB-C for charging. I'm not exactly sure what this device is, but it seems to be a clip. I'll read more to find out more about it. If you know, respond below with a comment. But I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the end here by the camera. But I'll carefully put it back in there. It has to be important. And I've already connected the cable here. So here is the dual camera. So here's the side camera, and then there's the front camera. You have to do a long hold to power it up, so just hold it until it lights up. There it is. All right, you can see the camera, the front camera working already. So there's Scott's garage. And this is a manifold that we're going to experiment with here in a few minutes, inspect it, but I'm just going to hold it up here, and I'm going to just see if I can rotate the camera. So there we go. There's the rotation. That is so cool. You can hear it as it rotates. And that's okay. So there's clockwise and counterclockwise. This is very precise. So there is a mode button. And let me zoom in a little bit closer here. Okay, so it's on the front camera. I'm just going to do that again. So these are the buttons here for rotating. So this is kind of swinging right there. But so there's counterclockwise. There's clockwise. This little sticker says a long press to switch front side view camera. So it's on the front camera. Let's just long press it. Okay, there's side. That's the side camera. So likewise, we can go like this, rotate it that way, or counterclockwise. You can see my LED lights on my workbench there. Okay, pretty cool. And I think if you do another there's a dual camera too. I mean, you can see both. Let's see if that's, yeah, there we go. So side by side. So left side is the front of the camera, and then the right side is the side camera. And likewise, you can hit record, and you can do that. You can hit everything from every angle if you want to. And there's an LED, and right now it's on. You can see my hand, and there's a light in the front of the camera. And I think this adjusts the brightness of that light. So there are times when you're like inside of an engine and it might be too bright where you have to dim it down a little bit. And so you can do that here. And here's the light on the device itself. If you push this, you can see that there's an LED light there. So my guess is like you're inside a dark place and you yourself need to see a little bit. That's what that light is for. I don't want to kill the battery. You can change the mode here, I think, with the M. Okay, you can freeze it. So this is where, say, it's on camera right now. There's the camera symbol. But this would be playback. It's on playback mode from a previous thing that I recorded. And now it's live. I'm trying to figure out how to switch to camera. rather than video. No, that is camera. So if you can see, there's a camera symbol there. So my guess then, if I wanted to take a picture of that, I would simply hit probably this button just once. Yeah, there we go. That's easy. So not a long push, but just a short push. Now that shot is stored onto the SD card. And so there's menu settings, I'm sure, the up and down and okay. So this would be the settings button. So the resolution, you can change it higher or lower. My guess the default is high, I'm not sure. Date stamp if you want that. Shutter sound. So there are a few things that the settings determine on the camera. Let's see if we change the mode to video. Oh, there's auto power, language, date, time, format. Okay, that's all self-explanatory. But let's change it to video. Okay, it's still on camera. Maybe it's just a, oh, M, the mode. There's camera. Now do settings. HD resolution. So that's what we want. Okay. Again, that's the default, is the standard. And then you can have a microphone, recording microphone, which is nice. I have a really good microphone for the camera I'm using right now, but I can sync them as I edit videos, which is great to have. So it's the correct timing of everything. All right, so that's the video settings and so forth. So I have a couple things here that we'll test the camera with. I'm currently in the process of rebuilding a T90 transmission off a 1946 Willys CJ28. It's an upcoming video on Scott's Garage. And I'm replacing most of the gears. And so this is the old, what's called cluster gear. And I know I have to replace it. It's just all pitted out and rusted out. But I'm going to stick the camera in there. There should be wear on the inside as well where the needle bearings were rolling. I'll compare that to a brand new gear. And then secondly, I have the manifold, which is both the exhaust and intake manifold. And we will stick the camera in there and see what it looks like. Okay, obviously for you, I'm recording the monitor. You can see what the camera is seeing right now. I'm going to hit record, which is right there. So you can see that it is recording. So I just move the camera. And we're going to stick this down the old cluster gear. And I'm going to use the front camera to begin with. And definitely I can see the wear here. Oh, a lot of wear right there. That's great. There's the bottom there. All right, so that's just the front camera. And now I'll stick it in the brand new one. You can see the big difference, how clean it is. Okay, and there's the bottom again. So there's a night and day difference. Let's switch it to dual camera. Okay, it looks like you have to turn the recording off to do that. So it's a long hold now. There we go. So there's the side camera. And I'm going to hold it again and get the dual camera. Okay, there's dual camera. And I'll hit record again. Okay, so we'll do that again with both cameras. And then I'll do the 360 degree. All right, again, you can see, boy, the side camera can get perhaps a little bit too close. That's where you need to focus it. I don't know how to focus it yet, but I'll learn that. But the side camera on the right, you can really see the wear that's there where those bearings rolled, especially right there. You see all that wear? And there's the bottom. All right, I'm going to do 360 degrees. Let me see, I'll find the place where I think it's really worn. Yeah, right there, right there. a little bit, the side camera is good. The bottom camera is perhaps a little bit too low for this, but let's do the 360 degrees here. There we go. Man, this is so cool. You can really zero in on anything, or you can snap a picture if you want. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna keep it recording. We'll put it in the new one, side view and all. Man, look at that. That's really good resolution. It's been honed out. Very precise. Gear. So clean. Again, that is really cool. Okay, moving on. I'll just keep it recording. I'm going to keep it on both. So this would be, I think this would be the intake manifold right here, and just stick it in there. And I'll probably be cleaning this pretty soon, but this is a 77-year-old manifold. Actually, it's cleaner than I thought it would be. Yeah, okay, yeah, and there's where basically the carb sits up there, and then it's sucked down here, and then it goes sideways. So I can stick it in here, and then it turns to the right, and you can see in there. So a little bit of rust, but overall good shape. So that's the intake. Now this would be the exhaust, and my guess is that this is dirtier. Darker, you can see, just where exhaust would be dirtier. Let me just rotate it. Man, this is so cool. Again, I can change the brightness of the camera. So there's dimmer. Then you turn it on really bright, perhaps a little bit too bright. But likewise, you can really see in there. I am very impressed with this camera and its capabilities. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any value at all for this video, please give me a thumbs up. It costs you nothing, but is of great value to me. And I want to thank Teslong again for sending the camera, allowing me to do this review. I appreciate any comments you have below, and we will see you in the next video.